Hello there. Hello there.
Forget to stay hydrated!
Hello! Hello, we're here. We're here on the stream right now. Hello.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Doodle Kenobi, you are aboard one.
Hello.
I believe I can...
What? Hold on. There we go. This screen. So you can actually see. Fantastic. Ow. Oh, spin over. Hello, everybody. Oop. There we go. We're fucking drawing today again. Look at the. Oh, it has evil Jonkler on my screen. I'm scared. Oh my god, I'm scared! Hey. Cut that out. Cut that out, everybody. Cut that out. Hey. Violence will not be tolerated on this channel, okay? See? See, this is what we should be promoting. Safety. Wearing safety equipment so that violence and violent explosions no longer bother me. I am protected. You guys can't do anything to me. You guys can't do anything to me. What if we kill you instead? I don't know. I don't know. I don't feel like it right now. Oh my god.
Oh, hi, so retro. It's like random video.
Did you know?
That is not it. Hold on, this one.
You guys are the best. I never thought I'd make it to retirement, but here.
Oh no! It's a battle droid. He was having a birthday. Oh no! Hello everybody. It's me, Mr. Retro Stream. I stream every day of the new year. Anyway, today, we're gonna be drawing. I'm gonna draw for you. I'm gonna draw for you. Oh, that's the big. Stop it. Oh no.
Oh, and we're good. We're golden. Hey, what is up with you guys today? What is up with you guys today? Also, hi Ken, and hold on, I forgot to say hello to everybody. Stop. Genuinely stop it. Hi Speedstar, hi Kai Energy. Welcome Koitorol. Hi Polly. How the heck did I lose my watch streak? Oh man. How much of a watch streak did you have? You were like in the 60s, weren't you? Oh. You finally got it again. Yeah. Hello. Hi kid. Did I say hi Lux? I think I did say hi Lux. Hi Lux. Hi Shore, welcome to the stream. Oh no, you're getting murdered. What the flip? Did you know?
Did you know?
Did you know? You gave them this power. Oh no, they can just do that. I have no word on the matter. Anyway, we're that is not the right toggle. There you go. I'm gonna draw for you. Anyway, me and Cookie, while we're gonna be doing an art stream today because I got another commission from BD1P today. But on top of all of that, I've got something fun to do. I've got something fun to do because I'm prepared. Because I've been working on like YouTube videos, right? Boogie Bird. Good boy, Cookie. Come on, come on. No, he's not gonna come over. Cookie, what you doing? You don't have to scream. Yeah? No? He's just being a bird. Right, so as I was saying, I'm preparing for like to do more videos and stuff. I don't want to take another 3 months to release a new one. So I've just been thinking, you know, while I work on like a bigger one, while I work on something a little bigger, I decided, you know what? Why not do like a smaller, like lower effort kind of like semi unscripted one? And I think I might need some not even like help with it, but I think it might be good to talk it through with people before I commit to it. Just to get some like ideas and like general consensus on stuff. We need an IRL bird cam. I think that would be a wonderful idea if Cookie was like a rabbit or a cat. I think that'd be a wonderful idea. Unfortunately, Cookie is a bird, so 90% of the time he flies all over the room. So unless I have a camera that's like my entire room, that probably wouldn't work. Real ones remember the Deltarune one. The Deltarune video? Oh, right. No, we don't talk about that one. That was growing pains. Rabbit wouldn't work. I've tried. Well, I remember you having a rabbit cam and it worked. Rabbit. All right, so let me actually move some stuff around so I have a more comfortable time drawing. Actually, that doesn't work. Let me just let's just get to work. It took forever to train him to stay up there, though. All right. Well, we've got like quite a commission today. Obviously, I'm only gonna do like only gonna be chipping away at it. I'm not gonna finish it today, but this is kind of the general premise of the thumbnail that we're doing. We're gonna be drawing Jonkler today for the most part. I don't think we're gonna be able to finish him today, so that's what we're aiming for, I think. So let me just put everything into. I suppose, yeah, like one sketch layer. Don't have to worry about it.
Jokers, sketchers, oil from Iraq, crocodile meat.
Cookie, hey, you're really close to the microphone.
I don't appreciate you screaming like this, little boy. Hi, Brave Doodle. Welcome to the stream. Okay, bird, what you doing? Is this?
Outie here. Right. So let's get to Jonklin. I should probably before I do anything, I should probably put on a more of a chill playlist for this. There we go, that's better. Cookie's being very needy today, I think. Right, so the video, I suppose I can start with it immediately. I've been thinking of doing like one of those ranking videos, right? And obviously, you know, ranking videos aren't very... Oh, what happened to my avatar? Head bobbing is not working. Cookie... Cookie did this again. Oh my god. That was Cookie, right? I'm not crazy? Ate it. VRM expressions. Is it broken? It's broken. I have to restart the whole freaking thing again. Yeah. Alright. Great. Thank you, Cookie Bird. Thank you, Cookie Bird. Very cool. Cookie ate the code. That's what happened. Right, so while that's rebooting, let me talk about what I want to do for the new video. So, you know, ranking videos. I think we've all watched plenty of those. But I've been thinking, you know, obviously since my channel right now hasn't branched out from me's yet, I'm still kind of pigeonholed into doing me stuff while I'm still small. I was thinking how, like, what kind of me related ranking video I could do. And it took a little bit. Ignore how I look right now. This is what my video, what my avatar looks like every time I boot it up. So I was thinking what kind of videos I could do, like quick, short, easy ranking videos I could do related to the Miis. And obviously there's like stuff like Smash Ultimate costumes, but that's not really fun. That's just like ranking things based on how much I like them personally. And Cookie Bird, Jesus! And I thought it'd be nicer to have some like even if I'm doing a smaller effort video. Cookie Bird, okay, you're just being a goof. You're just being a goof at this point. Boy. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with him today. He's been... Strange scream from Cookie. What happened? He climbed on me and he started doing some weird stuff, so he fell off and he blamed it on me. I don't know. Ow! He's just a goof today. I don't know. He's been acting really weird today, like in general. So maybe it's just because it's still summertime. Right. So I decided, you know what would be a fun video to do? I think it would be fun to make a ranking video based on how Miis are kind of utilized in each game, right? Because Miis appear in like bajillions of games, right? And because Nintendo were pushing them so much during the Wii and Wii U era, they appear like all over the place. So I decided it'd be fun to do a video where I rank the games based on how much I think a game benefits from like using Miis and stuff, if that makes sense, right? Because like some games that include Miis just basically include Miis as an alternate for your playable character, or like as your playable character in a single player game, and it's like, okay, sure. Some games just use it as like the save file icon. That's lame, right? That's absolutely lame. But then obviously you've got like the dedicated Mii games like Miitopia and Tomodachi Life, and obviously that's like way more exciting. That's actually like inherently a really fun implementation that takes advantage of the Mii Maker system. So that's kind of basically the idea for the video. Kind of seeing which ones do it better, which ones do it worse. And Nintendo Land. Also, hi Ghibli, welcome to the stream. I forgot to say hello. Well, not forgot. No, yeah, I did forget to. So that's kind of the main general premise I'm thinking of. And I decided it'd be nice to, well, first of all, say what I think, maybe, So you guys can like, you know, maybe tell me what you guys think, because I think it would be it for this kind of video it'd be really good to hear from more than just my own opinions, right? So if anybody has anything like that they would like to share, that'd be very useful. But I guess, yeah, no, I guess it'd be nice to start chatting about it. Does anybody have any favorite games that they used Mii's in? I guess we could start with that. Wii Sports? Well, that's where it all began. Wii Sports is going to be a little difficult for me, simply because I haven't played it in so long. I never had a Wii. I never had a Wii. I'm such a Mii LARPist. Wii Sports, well, obviously Wii Sports was like at the very beginning, so it's hard to immediately like judge it by the standards of today. It was kind of nice that I feel like Wii Sports like main kind of strength with the Mii's is that, you know, you can play it single player, but the main fun from Wii Sports is playing it with your friends and family, right? So I feel like that's the biggest kind of benefit from the Mii's in that game. And also you could argue that that it was nice to that everybody in that game is Mii's, so your custom character doesn't look very out of place. So that's, I feel like those are the main two things about Wii Sports, right? I have no idea what that means. I hope you recover soon. Yeah, I'm a recovering LARPist. It basically just means that, you know, I'm such a pretender. I pretend to be a Mii fan. I've never even played Wii Sports. That's not true. I played Wii Sports. Played Wii Sports a whole bunch at a friend's house. Shut up. Shut up, phone. So, I never played Wii Sports either. It's okay. I did play Wii Sports though. I did. I played a whole bunch of Wii Sports. I think I've played every sport. Yeah, I'm pretty sure no, hold on. Was golf in the original Wii Sports, or was that in a different one? Or Wii Play Motion. Wii Play Motion is that's the one with the instrument, right? No. Yes. Hold on. Because I'm thinking of Wii. Is Wii Play Motion the same thing as Wii Play? Golf is in both. Oh, okay. I don't remember playing a lot of golf. That's Wii. Oh, that's Wii Music. Wii Play. Wasn't Wii Play just like? Isn't that just like? Yeah, Wii Music is a different thing. I don't remember if I played Wii Play. I remember playing Wii Party. Am I stupid? What was Wii Play? Wii Play was just like a series of minigames, wasn't it? Baseball, boxing, tennis, and bowling. Yeah, I've played... I don't remember playing golf, but I might have just forgotten it. Honestly, because it was kind of just golf. What the hell was We Play? I feel so stupid about this. We Play is the small collection. We Play Motion is the We Play with motion plus stuff. Okay. I'm looking at We Play right now. I definitely have not played We Play before, or We Play Motion. Oh, that's the one with the little, like, silhouettes minigame. Okay. I don't remember a lot. I mean, obviously I have not played it, so I can't give my personal judgment. I will obviously look into these games one by one before I make the actual video. But like, it seems like We Play kind of does have the same thing going on as Wii Sports, right? And if anything, like the Mii's being cursors in that one mini game is probably like the only thing I can think of. No, hold on. No, I'm thinking of Wii Party again. Wii Play has the tank minigame. Yeah, but I don't think the tank minigame really benefits from the Mii's being there all that much, right? I didn't know there was anything other than Wii Sports. Wow. Yeah, they had a crap ton of Mii games on the Wii. That's a game with Mii's that's kind of funny because it's obscure. Oh, wow. I imagine Motion Plus is even more obscure. Just because you need an entire accessory for it. And it's named confusingly. The Where's Waldo minigame in Wii Play is kind of fire, but oh right, yeah, no. I don't remember exactly what it was, but that game basically is like you see a whole bunch of Mii's and you're trying to find a specific one, right? I feel like that is exactly the type of like Mii utilization that we're kind of looking for in here, because it's like you can't really do that with Mario characters unless they specifically. Well, I mean, I guess you can if you try to do it, if you like really stretch it. But like with Mii's, that just kind of works naturally. So that's exactly the kind of like stuff that I completely forgot about the Where's Waldo minigame. Like, there's a reason a lot of people forget about Wii Play. It's just like it's so bizarre. It's like who thinks about Wii Play on a daily basis? If you do, I think you deserve a medal. No, genuinely, no. That's absolutely like that's it. You're that family that buys console, only buys 4 games, plays the fuck out of those 4 games. Yeah, kinda same. Except we had whatever. That's off topic. Mario 64 Wanted minigame. Well, see, the Mario 64 Wanted minigame works because there's like a gajillion of them, right? You're trying to find Luigi, but there's like a gajillion little icons. At that point, you're not really trying to tell people apart. You're just trying to find a symbol you're trying to find a needle in a haystack at that point. But the Where's Waldo minigame, because the Mii's have such a uniform style, you're actually having to like look for them. You're having to find the right one. That is exactly the type of stuff that I'm kind of looking for in this ranking. So yeah, that's fantastic. Is there anything in the original Wii Sports that does anything like that? Wii Sports, I mean, the Wii Sports is kind of like in a unique situation because I imagine it's probably supposed to be like a big kind of introduction to the to like the Wii's entire thing. So it's not really required to go into like, oh, this wouldn't work without the Mii's, because that's not really the point of that game. But I suppose if you like take it out of that context, it doesn't really do anything like all that crazy in the original Wii Sports. Same with, okay, I can't really speak for Wii Sports Resort because I've had very limited exposure to Wii Sports Resort. I've only played it like twice. Also, it's using the console's Mii, so if you only make clones, you'll have a bad time. Yeah, but it's still a uniquely Mii thing, right? And also, we're I guess this is probably important to say. We are very much ignoring if the game we're talking about is good or not, right? I feel like that's very important to say in this kind of discussion. Oh yes, definitely. So yeah, we play, and I would say Wii Party as well. Wii Party, I don't remember if they ever made a Wii Party 2, but Wii Party was also one of those. Well, at least from what I remember, I don't remember any specifics because it's been like years since I played Wii Party. But I remember there being quite a couple of scenarios in that game that were like specifically designed around the Mii's, right? Wii Party U, so kinda. If you have anything from Wii Party U, then you know, feel free to speak. I don't think I even knew there was a Wii Party U. EBH. Right. So I would put Wii. Okay, well, we play is like a little above Wii Sports, because like Wii Sports doesn't really utilize the Mii's all that much. Besides, you know, the inherent fact that it's a game that focuses very much on couch co-op with your family, so it obviously utilizes them very well. We Play is a little above that simply because it's the same exact thing, but sometimes it has cool things you can't really do without Mii's. So in that way, I would say it's very much above Wii Sports, but not by much, because it's not something inherent to the game. It's just something on a case-to-case basis. I would still say it's pretty good though. What's happening, Jackie? We're talking about how we're preparing for my next video. We're talking about how certain games use Mii's, right? How they implement Mii's into their game. Hi, Jackie. Hi, Speedstar. You were here earlier. Welcome to the stream. Well, or welcome back. Was busy eating, but yeah, no worries. So, after Wii Sports and Wii Party and Wii Play, Do we even want to touch on Wii Music? Because from what I've seen of that entire game, I don't think that game uses Mii's in a unique way, like in the slide. I don't think the Mii's add anything to that game besides, you know, seeing your Mii play Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. So we can just oh my goodness gravy. Oh my goodness gravy. Hi Sky Bluers, welcome to the stream! 1 second. S-O Sky Blue Arts. Is that right? Did I spell that right? I think so. You are doing art. What were you up to, Sky? I hope you're doing well. And hello, welcome in everybody. Where is my music? Music, please. There we go.
This guy's bunch are coming for your cookies. No, I put away my cookies. You can't have them. I put them away. I hid them because I expected you people. Like, of course, I'm 5 steps ahead.
But yeah, you guys joined in right at, like, just at the right moment. Hold on. I'm alright, thanks. Was sketching out a big commission with 10 characters. Such a cool 10 characters. That's. Oh my goodness. Last time I had to draw. Oh god. No, last time I had to draw like a masked group kind of commission for somebody. It was like, how many? It was like 6 characters, and I was so done after that. I was like, no, dude, I don't wanna. 10 characters is insane. Oh yeah, you guys joined in at the perfect time. We were preparing because, like, apparently I'm making YouTube videos now. Apparently, I have locked myself into making YouTube videos, and now I have to. So we're kind of brainstorming. We're kind of chatting about a specific topic that I want to make a video about, and that is how certain games that feature Mii's in any capacity, how they use the Mii's, like how well they utilize them. And we went over Wii Sports, then we went over Wii Play and Wii Party. And I suppose Wii Music now as well, because we just said Wii Music does nothing. I wanna start getting to like Smash Brothers and Tomodachi Life, or like Mario Galaxy. I want to get to the interesting and the super not interesting stuff. Let me make sure I'm caught up with the chat really quick. Several Mii-oriented games, ones that basically serve as self-inserts, like Mario Kart 8. That is, yeah. I want to talk about Mario Kart 8. I want to talk about Mario Kart 8 and Mario Kart Wii. Because I feel like that's a really good conversation topic. Pilot Wings 3D uses Mii's as the pilots. That's kind of interesting because the N64 had 6 OCs and SNES doesn't even let you pick a character. That's very cool. My question, though, is, do the Mii's add anything to Pilot Wings? Because from what I've seen of, because Pilot Wings is just, no, that's Island Flyover. From what I've seen of Island Flyover and Wii Sports Resort, the Mii's don't really add anything. You're just playing Pilot Wings, right? So that's like, it's cool that the Mii's are there, but it's just like you're not even seeing your Mii most of the time. They're in a plane, and you're playing as the plane. You're not even playing as the Mii. That's kind of what I'm saying. Like, it's nice that they shoved Mii's in as many places as they could, but sometimes those additions kind of are completely superfluous. I already read that. I hope you've been well. I have been well. Oh, no, actually, I've been okay. I wanted to stream Lego Dimensions today, but my PS3 just bricked itself today. So, whoops. That's gonna take like a week to repair. That's a €5 word right there. Did I swear? Do I owe people things? Or do you mean the word superfluous? Right, let me continue reading up on the chat. Sorry that I'm a little behind. I kind of want to mention Mii Fighters in Smash 3D. I think their inclusion is neat with the different classes and to pick and adjusting some of their actions to makes their moveset somewhat more customizable. Honestly, I wish there were more classes and moves to pick. Yeah, there's definitely a whole bunch to say about the Mii makers, but I think even if we can. Okay, we should probably talk about Mario Kart first. I definitely want to talk about Smash Brothers, but one thing at a time, probably. Yeah, the Mii Fighters. The Mii Fighters are, I would say, simply because Miis are customizable fighters in Smash Brothers that you can change the look of. That already elevates them to like top 5 games that utilize Miis, like single-handedly. Already talked about Mario Kart 7. Are Miis even in Mario Kart 7? I don't think Miis even are in Mario Kart 7. Like, Mario Kart 7 that's the underrated one or something, but like, they're not even in there. So sorry bro, we're probably not gonna talk about them. They are in Mario Kart. They're in Mario Kart 7? I did not know about that. I had no idea. I thought they scrapped them because, you know, it's the 3DS, but I suppose the 3DS could handle Mii Fighters. I guess so. I play Mario Kart 7. They are in Mario Kart 7. Oh wow. Continuing on, I need to keep catching up on the chat. Barely add anything to Pilot Wings, right? Yeah. Mii Fighters had amiibos, right? That's interesting, I think. Also, I remember you could save Miis on amiibos in general. Yeah, the amiibo system works really well with Miis. Because, like, for every other fighter, you can, I mean, in Smash 4, you could customize their moves. But the best you could do is pick a skin for them, right? Pick like an alt color palette for your amiibo fighter. But for Miis, you can just make an entire Mii for that. I think that's amazing. Okay, playing the Mii or playing the plane is a philosophical question, but I get what you mean. Yeah. I love the Mii Fighters. The Mii Fighters are genuinely, like, simply, yeah, like what I said, like, as much as we would like them to be a little more sometimes, the way they are now already has them at like top 5 games that include Miis in general, so, you know, not much to complain there. Mario Kart 7, okay, already read that. Pretty sure it also uses their Mii height and weight for the stats like Smash. I don't know about... Wait, in Mario Kart? Hold on, how about a sneeze? Ooh, scary. Bless you, thank you. To me or not to me? That is the question. That should be like, that should be a secret cutscene in like Tomodachi Life. It feels like the perfect type of dialogue they would say. But that's your perfectly cut sneeze. I was hoping it would be really funnily cut. Right, you know what? Let's talk about Mario Kart. Like Miis in Mario Kart in general, because I think they have a pretty similar implementation in Mario Kart Wii, in Mario Kart 7, and in Mario Kart 8.
And in Mario Kart Tour, I suppose. In Mario Kart Tour as well.
They are in Mario Kart Tour, right? Yeah. Pretty sure they have Miis in Mario Kart Tour. Anyway, yeah, most of them, like most of the games implement them the same way. Third-party games count as well. Yes, absolutely, absolutely. So, I think Mario Kart kind of has the same sort of advantage that that Wii Sports had, right? Where because it's a very casual family like split screen type of game, it's inherently a really good idea to add Mii's in there, just because like that meshes with their core design really well. But I think Mario Kart, especially since they were added in Wii, they were added in Wii, right? You were able to play as a Mii in Mario Kart Wii, correct? No, yeah, totally. So on top of, you know, being like the casual kind of cool game that it is, that was one of the first times that Mii's were implemented in a online multiplayer type of way, right? And I feel like that, like every time you put Mii's in an online multiplayer type of environment, they will thrive, because that that matches with their inherent concept really, really well of like being your own, like making your own custom character and then, you know, playing with your friends and family. That kind of quadruples when you're doing it with randos on the internet, because you know, that's the best way, honestly, to just show who you are. Just paste your face on there, you know? So inherently, I think Mii's work really well in Mario Kart, just because of their core design. Obviously, they can't do much with them, though. Obviously, they can't do much with them because you know, the game isn't designed around Mii's. It is really nice that for Mario Kart Wii, I think for Mario Kart, no. Yeah, I think for Mario Kart Wii, if you were going online, you had to have a Mii assigned to your profile anyway. So I feel like that also adds a lot to it, where it's like, oh, well, I mean, even if you're not playing as a Mii, then that's still used as your your profile icon. So that's also another thing for the Mii's. Yeah, Mii's just kind of work. They just kind of work in multiplayer environments like that. And Mario Kart is just a really good example of it. Honestly, not much else to say there, because it's like, yeah, it just works. Whether that whole like taking stats from a Mii's like height and weight, I don't know about that. I kind of hope that's not the case, because that would be kind of stupid. But I suppose it is something to consider. In any case, there's no way that applies to all three of the Mario Kart games that have Mii's in them. I'd imagine that's not something they would keep around. But yeah, let me catch up again. In Go Vacation, you can explore your island as a Mii. The Go Vacation Island? I might have to go look into Go Vacation. Isn't Go Vacation just like a Wii Sports Resort type game, where it's just mostly sports, mostly just like sport mini games, and it's like, you know, couch co-op multiplayer focus. That's all I really can glean from Go Vacation. Maybe it's not a secret, it was promoted on the box. Ow. Mii's were a secret unlock in Mario Kart. Oh! Right, you couldn't... I actually remember hearing about that. That you couldn't play as your Mii's, like, right off the bat. You had to unlock them. That's so strange, though. Because any other time Mii's aren't anything. They are kind of like a default, like, immediately accessible option to somebody. Even in Smash Brothers. You can mess with Mii's immediately in Smash Brothers. That's kind of strange. That's kind of strange in a fun way. It's strange in like a why would they do that? Or in like early implementation kind of way. So I think I've spoken my mind about the hub is this open island you explore, contrasted to a resort's menu. Okay, that's interesting. I might have to look into that. If you're saying like Go Vacation has an interesting implementation of Mii's, I might want to have to do some research on that because I am not educated in the I'm not educated in the Go Vacation lore. I'll make sure to make a mental note of that. Let's talk about, because I think I've spoken my mind about Mii's and Mario Kart. I don't think there's much else to do there. Let's talk about, what do we talk about? Do we talk about Smash Brothers? Do we talk about Miitopia, Tomodachi Life? What else? Like, what's next on the agenda? What are we? What's the popular vote? What do we want to talk about? Or do we want to talk about something more niche? Let's talk about like Mario Galaxy, or like Mario 3D Land, where your Mii's are simply only used as the save icon for your.
Let's get scratching.
Oh, was that Aza?
Hi.
Hello. Hold on, let me get you on screen. We're talking about Mii's, sir. Sources. Copy Azoth. How you doing, Azor? How you doing?
Doing good. I just had a ham sandwich for breakfast.
Oh, nice. A ham sandwich. Was it just like just ham? Was it anything else on top of it?
And like Kraft singles, I guess. Ham and cheese.
Kraft singles?
The like shitty plastic American cheese.
Oh, okay. You should have just said so. Didn't know you were in VC. You can join if you want, Lux. Yeah, we're kind of... Yeah, I don't know if you were following anything going on the stream before you joined, Isaac. Do you want me to tell you what we're kind of chatting about?
I know we're talking about Mii's, and we talked about like Mii's and like Mario Kart. So.
Yeah, we're kind of talking about the implementation of Mii's in games, because I'm working. Okay, not working yet, but I'm doing pre-work on a simple little like video where I kind of rank how well I think games implement Mii's, right? We talked about Mario Kart because Mario Kart Wii 7 and 8 all had Mii's, and we talked about like the implementation of like what Mii's add to that game. And now, we also talked about like Wii Sports, we talked about Wii Play, we talked about Wii Party, and Wii Music. We've kind of gone over all of those like really quickly. What's your favorite game that uses Mii's in them?
Let me see. That's a good question.
As soon as I change my mind,
really like
for next season. Oh, no worries. Yeah.
I really like Mii Fighters in Smash Bros.
Let's talk about Mii Fighters. Let's talk about Mii Fighters. Let's just peel off that band-aid.
Yeah. I like Mii Fighters a lot because sometimes you just have, you know, a character that like either wasn't added to Smash that you really wish was added to Smash, and this is just sort of way to like cope and like play them vicariously, or there's the best way to use a Mii Fighter. Really, really obscure, like, inside joke characters.
100%, 100%, yes.
I have so many of those on my Switch. I've got fucking Pitbull.
Yeah.
Fucking Homelander, but he's doing like the Yummers face.
Yummers.
His name is Yumlander.
Yumlander, Yummers. This is the best use for Mii's ever. Honestly, genuinely.
Yeah.
Sans Mii
The
Fighters.
Mii Fighter bowling ball move is so iconic. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The shot put.
Dude, I love it. Wouldn't be able to contribute to the conversation really, so I may. That's okay. That's fair. No pressure. And Sonic. Oh, hold on. We'll talk about Sonic Colors in a second. Let's put that on our mental checklist. Talk about Sonic Colors later. Let me make sure I'm caught up with the...
Oh my god, how was I supposed to talk with this? They put the retro filter on me. Whew. Hey guys, I'm about to get a new Nintendo. Will not as early in your future to the new maker. I wish Abraham Lincoln was added as a real fighter in Smash Bros. That's what I'm saying. Oh, that's a retro. This player has a different palette of Mario's outfit. Yeah, that's right, yeah. You can just... Wait, can you? I don't remember. Can you? No, I think you could do that in Smash 4. I don't think you can do that in Mario, in Smash Ultimate anymore. I don't think you can color the Mario overalls anymore.
No, you can't.
Yeah, unfortunate.
Okay, I'm back to normal. Thank you, Micah. Also, hi, Micah. And hi, Curtis.
Hi, Micah.
Look at the stream. And hi, Suited. Forgot to say hello. Right, Mii Fighters. I feel like that is really, like, the best case scenario you can hope for in like, a game that uses Mii's. Smash Brothers just... Okay, Smash Brothers has, first of all, it has the Wii Sports advantage of it's a really good party game that you can play with your friends and family through couch co-op. It has the layer of advantage of Mario Kart, where it can be played through the internet, and that really helps, like adds some of yourself, like express yourself on like to randoms online. But I feel like Smash Bros goes to another level where it's genuine, like because of I'm not even gonna talk about like the Mii costumes, because that's another layer of it entirely. But Smash Bros. It's kind of like it Smash Bros. Uses Mii's in place of like custom characters in a Lego game or custom characters in Soul Calibur. Like it first and foremost, like it puts them in this unique like custom character fighter spot that is so extremely unique from the entire rest of the roster. it's like the idea of the Mii's just adds so much to the game. Like I feel like Smash Brothers benefits so much from Smash Brothers benefits way more from having Mii's than Mii's benefit from being in Smash Brothers, honestly.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I'm thinking. Cuz like you can imagine Smash Bros making their own custom character system somehow, right? That you can imagine, you just make generic Smash Bros character that's like, I don't know, they have a certain style or something, or they have certain features that take from other characters on the roster, but it's like, that would just be lame. Putting Mii's in there fits so snugly in that need for the custom character. It's like it's a match made in heaven. So that's why I think genuinely I was saying top 5 best utilization of Mii's. I'd say top 3, honestly, genuinely.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. It's hard to imagine a match for Mii's to be like implemented in a video game than Smash Brothers, because it just works so well. It's like you can imagine them making something like Skylanders Swap Force, where they had custom, like you can make your own custom Skylander with the custom character totems or something. Like they could have done that, but slotting the Mii's into that spot, it just works way too well, and I feel like that's just fantastic. On top of that, yeah, you've also got all of the customization that comes with the Mii. You can customize their moveset, you can customize their outfit, you can customize their voice in the later game. It just works so well. It just works way too well, and it lets you do stupid stuff. Like the second your game incentivizes you to make like a stupid large library of Mii's and just pit them against each other, the second your game does that, you fucking won Mii making. And like I have to constantly, I used to, when I was really into Smash Brothers. Now after the end, so I've kind of taken a step back. But when I was like really into Smash Brothers, I would constantly non-stop just make stupid Mii fighters, because I just loved having like this stupid giant library of gimmick characters. Like I would make like a clone trooper Mii, where the face would look like a clone trooper, and I would give them like the astronaut body, and I would make their moves. I would pick the moves that kind of fit a Star Wars character. Like you would shoot lasers, and then would have like a force field. Like that's just so fun. It has the same type of customization fun that TF2 has, for example, where you not only can customize your character through cosmetics, you can make those cosmetics synergize with your character, and it's just fucking perfect. It's just absolutely, it's a match made in heaven. And I haven't even talked about Mii costumes, because I think honestly, the way they did Mii costumes in Ultimate, I think it kind of starts detracting from Mii's, to be honest.
I could see that.
Because in Smash 4, there were very little Mii costumes that actually covered up the Mii, or at least the Mii face. And right. I think that is very important, because you're still playing as your Mii. I think it would be a little stupid to eliminate the Mii from the equation, because I think if like at the point where we're replacing the entire character's model, the entire character's kind of gimmick with oh no, this is, you can pretend this is another character at this point. I feel like stuff like the Sans me kind of makes me think, why are we doing this for just Miis? Why not sell us character costumes for the entire rest of the roster? That's kind of what I'm thinking. Like I understand that it kind of works easier for the developers to just be able to do that for the Miis, because you can also mix and match the elements sometimes if you feel like it. It doesn't work very well since most of the elements are not very, like, most of the DLC elements don't really work very well with other stuff, because they're kind of cosmetic sets you're supposed to use together. But I think at the point where they're just replacing the me fighters with, oh, that's just Sans now. I feel like at that point it is taking a little far, but that is a hot take, I would assume. I don't think that's something most people think. It is something that they add. Well, it's not something that me fighters add necessarily. It's something that the addition of a custom character adds to the game. But you know, I'd say it's a little more divisive. Still, ignoring all of that, I think Smash Brothers is a top 3 me usage type game.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Is there anything else that we wanna say about the Miis in Smash before we move on to a different game?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I think we're kind of. Let me read up on the chat now that we're done with this. What do you think of them removing customization of me height and width and stats from Smash 4? I feel like, oh, hi Shiny Snorlax, welcome to the stream. I feel like it's a tough pill to swallow. But I think it must have been necessary for balance with like the fact that Miis are allowed in multiplayer now, because in Smash 4 you couldn't take Miis online. That was only an ultimate. So I understand why it is the way it is. It is a bit of a bummer, because I'm not a competitive guy. I would not give the slightest damn. So it kind of... Oh, so hi Spice, welcome to the stream. Yeah, it's a little sad, but I understand why they would want to do it. On top of that, most of the skins in Smash for characters are just palette swaps, and it really pisses me off because there's so many missed opportunities. True Link, Wind Waker's. Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Yeah, 100%.
Well, okay, but you gotta think about that from, like, the developer standpoint. If you give, like, a special costume to one fighter, you gotta give one to, like, every fighter. And with fucking... How many characters does Ultimate have? Like,
it's a lot.
60,
it's a
80,
lot.
something like that? That adds up quick. That's a lot of resources that could be going towards other, you know, features.
Yeah. I don't really think it's... it's kind of a weird spot, because it's mostly just our assets on their end. I think the bigger problem with doing additional skins for fighters in Smash Brothers would be more so the licensing more than anything, because they would probably have to go through all of the all the people get everybody's approval for everything. It's like selling Lego sets. They have to go through like a year's worth of an approval process with their IP holders, just to get a go ahead. So, but you know, I don't think that the selling skins for characters in, I suppose in that way it is a lot easier on the Smash team to just sell character skins for the Miis only, because they don't have to worry about any of that.
Yeah.
But still,
Like,
from
it's-
from a developer standpoint, I understand why it would be easier to do it just for the Mii's, but I don't think it's necessarily making the inclusion of Mii's a benefit in that way when they could just do it for like Mario or like all the characters they own. I don't think the Mii's are like an inherent thing there. Anyway, yeah, no, I'm just saying though. Man, this really makes me want to open the can of worms that is multiverses, because they do sell unlockable skins for their characters in there, and as much as I hate microtransactions, god fuck that buying skins for your characters, that game actually made me give a shit about that idea in Smash Brothers, because holy fuck, it is actually just like really good, because like it is directly like making money from putting work into like making more art assets. Like that's basically it. Art assets equal more money. Okay, let's put it past this, because we're gonna be on Smash Brothers all day. I think it's a top 3 Mii game. Let's read up on the chat. Make sure we get everything.
I love Smash Bros.
I like Smash Brothers.
I can't stay for long because I'm gonna be going out to eat. Why don't I say hi real quick?
Oh, hi.
I hope you're still here so you can hear my hi. Sorry that it took a while to read that. Ow. That reminds me. The dinky-ass bonus games in Mario Party 8 let you play as your Mii. What? Mario Party 8? What the fuck for? What could Mii's add to Mario Party 8? Aside from, you know, recycling mini games from Wii Party, the extra zone. I don't know what any of that is. I've never played Mario Party. Wait, no, I did play Mario Party. No, did I play Mario Party 9? Don't remember. 8 and 9 are pretty similar from what I remember. No. Dude, I don't fucking know. I don't know.
IDK.
IDK. Those are background cameos. I like when they do that. I really like when when Wii era games would just put all of your Mii's as like background characters. I think that's fun. Most section of bonus mini games where Mii's are playable. Do they add anything to it? Are the mini games focused around the Mii's? Like, do you have to? Do you have anything to the same sort of thing as like the Where's Waldo minigame from Wii Play in there? Because if not, then that's just superfluous. I don't give a fuck. That's like Wii not even Wii Sports level of like addition. That's just like okay, you can play as a Mii. Fuck. That's like Wii Sports Nintendo Switch Sports levels of Mii character inclusion. Like, who gives a fuck? Jackie's brain. No, yes, no, yes. I'm trying. Having Miitopia's classes as fighters would be fun. Fuck me. I used to campaign for them. I used to campaign for more Mii's in the fucking Fighters Pass. As if that was gonna happen. They don't add anything. I guess it's a liminal space for the Mii's. They don't really belong in Mario Party 8. Yeah.
They were on the Wii, so they had to.
If they let you make your own palettes like in Rivals of Aether, that'd be nice. That would go so far. I really hope they do that in the next Smash Bros. Game. That'd be fucking awesome. But then then everybody would go like Ultra Green Bowser, like gassy green Bowser. That'd be the meta. Like you go online, there's 50 gassy green Bowsers. It's like, fuck, what do I do now? Can we get a Mii game that's like a life sim game? Wait a minute. Yeah, I wish that existed. That'd be kind of cool if they made like a life sim game with the Miis. They should use Miis and other things though, for real. Yeah? Yeah? The Sims. Did we talk about, what was it? Mario and Sonic at the Rio Olympic Games had the Miis? Somebody mentioned? Do we know anything about that? Because I have not played any of the Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games games. I wouldn't know a damn thing about that. I think Sonic Colors. Okay, yeah. How do they implement Miis in Sonic Colors? Somebody said that you can play as your Mii in some levels. Always had Miis with average stats unless they're your Rio on the 3DS. Yeah. I think I was thinking of Sonic. How do they put Miis in Sonic Colors? Do they put like a Mii's face over Sonic? That would be disgusting. I do not want to see that if that's what that is. Can you imagine that, Azath? Can you imagine that? Ugh.
I mean, maybe.
It's like a
If I
Sonic.
close my eyes.
It's like a Sonic OC, but it has like a grotesque fucking Mii face. That's disgusting. You know, the littlest things I liked them using Mii for, like in Galaxy, like you can make your save file be a Mii and it would spin around like a planet. That's nice, yeah. Like, I feel like that's. I mean, it's not the greatest thing ever. It definitely probably helps. You know, it's a small little tiny inclusion.
I think.
But I think using Mii's as your save file. It's always kind of like it's the equivalent of writing your name on a save file. Like I think you're achieving the same exact you're achieving the same exact thing by putting your Mii on a save file as like writing your name on something. Like there's not much else utility to it. Right? That's what I'm thinking.
I think it's interesting how like the implementation of like Mii's in like Wii games versus Switch games, because like even just like in the console itself, the Mii's were like very forefront on the Wii.
Yeah,
like they were the main selling point. They were
like,
in the main menu.
They're like integrated into the system. You couldn't even go on what was it? Wii U social media platform with the Mii's. What is it called? I forget. That was before my time. That was before my time with the Mii's.
Yeah.
Fucking.
But like.
Yeah. Just couldn't even go online without a Mii with that.
On the Switch, Mii's are like really buried in like the settings menu.
Yeah.
And like, if you look at like the library of games that support Mii's, like the Wii's were shoving Mii's into like everything because like, you know, they need to get some use out of them. But then the Switch, they, you know, almost like tried to avoid Mii's. Like they remade like the Wii Sports Resort games without the Mii's, pretty much. Like the Nintendo Switch, yeah.
And they had the goal with Switch Sports Resort. They had the goal of trying to like get nostalgia points off of people by bringing back Woohoo Island, but the Mii's are still hidden behind a fucking like cheat code.
Yeah.
What is that? Ew, brother. Ew.
Brother. Ew.
Brother. Ew.
Yeah, and then like if you look at the actual like games that feature the Mii's, like the newest Tomodachi Life and Miitopia, even like Smash Bros, right? They're the highest selling, like some of the highest selling games on the Switch. People just really want the Mii's back.
Yeah, I think what happened, a big part of the reason why Mii's aren't used so much on the Switch, or weren't used so much on the Switch, is I think Nintendo was they were going through the same conversation that we are right now with like how well are Mii's used in this game, or like what do Mii's add to this game, and they were just being like way too critical of it. They were like, unless they actually reach the level of like at least Mario Kart, there's no reason to have Mii's in anything.
Yeah,
that's kind of what I'm thinking.
It's the gimmick of the past generation. There's no reason for it to be in the Switch, but for it to be out of the Switch entirely is like a disservice, right? Yeah. Everybody loved the Mii's.
Yeah.
Like to not have them on a console.
Yeah,
like,
I feel like it's like in the Wii era, obviously in the Wii era they put them in way too much stuff. Honestly, they put them in stuff that genuinely did not need the Mii's. I don't think the Mii's add anything to a game when it's just like your save file icon. That does nothing. That genuinely, like, why would you even put the development time into like adding Mii integration into that? Besides the fact that it's just fun. It's just like it adds nothing to the game, but it's fun.
Maybe Nintendo had a thing where like developers were like rewarded for adding like Mii integration, no matter how.
They definitely were. They definitely were. That's like actually documented. They were rewarded for shoving the Mii's into everything because they were a big craze. Yeah, and I think by the time of the Switch, they kind of gave that up, and we're having a similar conversation to what we are having right now, where it's like, if the Mii's don't inherently add anything to a thing, then we're not even going to consider them. And I think they were morons, because a lot of the places where they would actually make the games benefit from having Mii's, they were just like, I don't think they add anything. Fuck this game. Fuck the Mii's. And it's like, yeah, it's kind of disrespectful.
Fuck Steven Universe.
Fuck Steven Universe.
But yeah, let's Nintendo developers bought out by Big Mii. Wow. Yeah. Sonic Colors has a
1,000 Mii reels.
1,000 Mii reels. Sonic Colors has a simulator arcade area where you could unlock the ability to play as a Mii pasted onto Sonic Robot's body. That sounds disgusting. It's a metal Sonic, but it has the face of a Mii. I don't want to see that. It's not that bad. Okay, I'm actually looking this up. I'm looking up how the Mii's looked in Sonic Colors. Sonic Colors Mii. Stupid Chud Jack. You typed in colors with a U. Sonic Colors playable Mii? Mii, Sonic Wikizone. Okay, that's Smash Bros. I'm seeing Sonic I'm seeing a Mii in a Sonic costume, but I don't think that's it. Google Images is not helpful.
Sonic Colors. Mii's are playable in the co-op feature of Sonic Colors. In the Game Land Zone, they can use all of Sonic and the Virtual Hedgehog's powers, and can use the Wisp's powers. Their appearance is the same as the selected Mii, same head and arm shape, but with Sonic's upper body and shoes. Oh, what? Weird. The voice
Sonic
when selected
Series.
a color was the same.
Not Olympic Games. Give me Sonic Colors. Yeah. No screenshots though. Great. Oh my god. Hey. Cut that out. I'm just trying to read.
Luigi, look!
Oh, I got a YouTube video. Hold on, I got a YouTube video of what the Miis actually look like. Pause the music. I have an actual. This is the crustiest Wii footage I've ever seen. Oh, it's so bad. Okay. Window capture 1, I think. There we go. Look at this. It's okay. It's not Sonic body proportions. Thank fuck they didn't give them like Sonic character proportions, but what is this? What are we gaining from this? This just makes the game uglier, bro.
Wow.
These guys are running with like Unity default animations. I mean, it's really hilarious. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that is hilarious. This would make me chuckle. Like, looking at this, because it's so un-Sonic-like.
When he pushes the brick, he puts his whole waist behind it. He's
Yeah.
like humping the block.
Okay, it's not as bad, but it's like, I don't think what does this even do?
What does he even do?
What does he even do? Arrow pointing at me, Sonic. Like, this is the type of thing that Nintendo was like, no, we should start not using the Miis because of this game. Sonic Colors is to blame for, did they have this in Sonic Colors Ultimate? Is this in Sonic Colors Ultimate? Can you play as your Mii in Sonic Colors Ultimate? Nope. Sucks. Why even bother? It's just a universal version. Oops. At least they look better than Mii's in Switch Sports. That's true. That is true. It looks bad in the context of Sonic gameplay, but in the context of a Mii character, it looks okay. I'm gonna have to talk about this in the video, because we're having this entire discussion for me to prepare to make like a ranking video of like how games use Miis. I'm gonna have to talk about this, and people are gonna fucking hate me for it. Because I don't like this. This is the exact fucking, yeah, genuinely, this, what is even the point of this? It's extremely funny. It's very funny. And I like it from the perspective of it's really fucking funny and makes the game so unserious. But what does he even do? No, that made me crack up. I'm glad we had a little detour with that. Anyway. Sonic Colors, very funny implementation. Very, very funny. It's like, you know what that reminds me of? I don't know if anybody here remembers about like the Super Mario Bros. Wii prototype when it was called Super Mario Bros. Mii. You guys remember that? It was like shown off at like E3 sometime. The game was like originally shown off because like obviously the new Super Mario Bros. Games were like originated on the DS, and the first look we got at Super Mario Bros. Wii, or like new Super Mario Bros. Wii, was as like a prototype kind of tech demo, I suppose. called Super Mario Bros. Me, where it was basically it was basically the exact same game, but you play as a me. That's it. That's all there was, and that looked so off. Playing as a me in a Mario game was so... It was just so not right. And obviously they corrected it. It would have been funny if they kept the feature in. It would have been funny just as like, hey, we developed it, why not? Fucking let you play as a me, why not? But like, that's the same kind of energy I get from Sonic Colors, like playing as a me in Sonic Colors. It's like, it's not right. It's not right. But it is very funny. Just remember, in Animal Crossing you could, I guess we could talk about that. Now that we're done with Sonic Colors, let's talk about Animal Crossing. Sent a link in chat, hold on. How far up was I? I mean, he's got the can of the final build. They were kept for the challenge nodes. Oh, challenge modes. You could still play as a me in New Super Mario Bros. Wii? I didn't know about that. They actually kept the feature in? That's the first time I'm hearing of that. Oh. Have you guys ever tried Googling your name the Hedgehog? I don't think I have. Or...
I don't think I found any when I tried Googling my own.
Did you try looking up Azoth or like your real name?
Both.
Oh. Didn't find anything? That can't be right.
Yeah, not really. I have a very rare first name.
I see.
The first result when I Google my own name is
I see.
like a fake 3D render of Manic from Sonic Underground.
Manic the Hedgehog?
Yeah, that's Sonic's long lost brother.
Of course.
He's a drummer.
Mm-hmm. Everybody remembers Manic the Hedgehog.
Everybody remembers Manic.
Manic from Sonic Underground. Mm-hmm. It was just a me head. It looked off, but Scream's gotta have them integrated in the game era. Huh? I think Mii's appeared once in Animal Crossing, and they sucked ass. What game was it? That was, it was not the 3DS one, was it? That was like the... It might have been the Wii one. It might have been the Wii Animal Crossing. Right? No, it was New Leaf. Okay, so it was the 3DS Animal Crossing game. Both. Apparently both. So I guess I'm getting conflicting information in chat. But either way, I think it's kind of interesting, especially because it's like something you have to go out of your way to do. Like you can't just select to become a me at the start of a playthrough or something. So I think that's really interesting for how Animal Crossing handles like me integration. It's something you have to go out of your way to do and like get access to. I think that's one way to do it. I don't see a problem with that, especially if like because Mii's in Animal Crossing, like they work really well just inherently because it's a life sim game, and you know, you're kind of trying to make your town into your own, and your character is supposed to just be a stand-in for you. And the Mii's kind of already work art style-wise in Animal Crossing. I think as weird as it is, as weird as like it does very much have this a similar kind of uncanniness level as like playing as a Mii in Sonic or playing as a Mii in Mario. It has the same kind of uncanniness, especially now that we don't have that feature anymore, and we are so used to the Animal Crossing like playable characters. It does have that element, but I think the Miis genuinely do work really well with the inherent concept of Animal Crossing, so I think they fit in there really well. They do. It does remove a couple of the nice things about like customization, especially that they invented specifically for New Leaf that wasn't in the previous ones. New Leaf was like really really focused in on how you can like customize your character because you were the mayor, and the Mii's kind of detracted from that a little bit. Even then, on top of like even considering all of that, I still think it fit really well, regardless of all of that stuff. So yeah, Animal Crossing gets the big win. If I had to, you know, give my approval, I think it still does it pretty okay. Hello there, hi Finn. Welcome to the stream. Oh dude, hi, it's Finn. Welcome to the stream, Doodle. Hope you're doing well. We're kind of brainstorming for my new video right now, while also working on commissions. But yeah, Animal Crossing has a lot of the same advantages as Tomodachi Life, honestly. As Tomodachi Life and as... honestly, I can't really think of much else, because it's like... It is just like... If you can get over the fact that they look a little weird and they're not the island, like the Mii Islanders, or not Islanders, the Mii Villager. If you can get over that, they do fit into the game pretty okay. So yeah, totally. Like video ideas? No, not really video ideas. We're talking about a video idea that I thought of, which is like I'm gonna be doing like a quick kind of easy video where I rank all the all the games that feature Miis based on how well they utilize the Miis, how much they benefit from having Miis in them, right? That's kind of the whole premise. So yeah, Animal Crossing, thumbs up. Let's move on to something else. Do we talk about Miitopia and Tomodachi Life right now? Because it will be a really smooth transition from Animal Crossing. Wii Music gave me fingers. Oh god, you're right. Yeah, they have fingers when you play like the trumpet. Those are just S tier, obviously. Although, yeah, no, if we had to arbitrarily pit these two against each other, if we had to pit Miitopia and Tomodachi Life against each other based on how well they utilize the Miis. Like, what are we thinking? Because they utilize Miis in from very unique angles. Even if they do it in a pretty similar kind of way. Miitopia, Switch, and Wokodachi. Okay. You know what? Let's first talk about the Tomodachi Life on the 3DS versus Miitopia on the 3DS. Let's talk about that. Let's not touch on the makeup system or like the new expanded Mii Maker. Miitopia is better for me. It's more of a game. Plus, it sets up some fun moments. Yeah, I feel like Miitopia is a lot more approachable, just in general.
Hey, Shath, have you played Miitopia?
I had the demo, and I like nearly max leveled my Miis on the demo
On the 3DS or on the Switch? Because I think
on the Switch.
okay, yeah. That's what poor kids with a 3DS used to do. We would just like get the Tomodachi,
Absolutely,
like the
yeah.
Mii Maker of the Miitopia demo, and because you could basically explore most of the entire first world. Like as long as you don't fight the final boss, you could just like level your Miis up to a certain level, and everybody would just like max that the hell out. That's fun.
I never played Miitopia. That's fine. That's normal.
I stopped playing Miitopia when it started becoming side quest slop halfway through, but I love the game still. Also, hi, Darkspine, welcome to the stream. We're talking about every Mii game every game that has Mii integration and how much they benefit from having Miis, or like how well they integrate Miis. And we're talking about this so I can kind of have something to think about, because I'm going to be making a video about it. I hope you're doing well, Dark. I hope you're doing well. Does the makeup system kind of ruin the Mii experience since everyone stops looking at the Miis? I think the makeup system would be a lot worse if it was put in the context of literally anything else. It kind of the makeup system kind of replaces the Miis and turns the whole game, like it gives the whole game a whole new character creator. Basically, like you're not playing with Miis anymore. You're playing with this detailed character you created.
You're playing with Miitopias.
You're playing with your little Miitopias. I still like it from that angle. I like it for what it is, but I feel like it makes the Mii part of that system kind of superfluous if you're just gonna build an entire system on top of that you can just replace the Miis with. Although, that all being said, the Miitopia still very much makes Miis very integral to the game, because the entire gimmick of the game is about the Miis, right? It's about the Mii's faces getting stolen, so they float off of your Mii, and the second your game with Miis does anything with the fact that the Mii faces are customizable, like the second you do anything with that, you've basically won. So still, it makes the game for a very different experience, but I suppose it is still fun in its own way. It's like if the Lego character creator allowed you to stop using Lego. That's my thoughts on the makeup system. That's what yeah, absolutely, yeah. It's like if the Lego character creator let you put objects on your character like Soul Calibur does. You can just put a floating object somewhere to create your own mesh. It's like, that ruins the whole point. I like Living the Dream spin on the makeup system. Dude, yeah, no, they absolutely hit the jackpot there. Living the Dream absolutely hit the jackpot. Like, it's not too close to Miitopia. It's not too little. It's perfect. I would say it's perfect. Okay, letting you draw from scratch may not be the best thing. That they might have done a little something better if they just did vector graphics instead of pixel by pixel graphics. But besides that, I think Tomodachi Life is S tier. What about it? But like Tomodachi Life on the 3DS. Let's talk about that a little bit, because I mean, obviously Tomodachi Life on the 3DS was kind of part of the reason why Mii's exist in the first place, because they were first, they were first created for Tomodachi Collection, right? The Mii's, and then later, like as that was still being developed, they were kind of added onto the Wii, because they like Nintendo really liked the system. So I feel like just it's nothing. Obviously the whole concept of a life sim game that lets you customize your characters just like the Mii's, and especially with the fact that the Mii's were designed around the fact that, you know, you're making human faces. I feel like that meshes really well with the concept of a life sim game. But I feel like even on top of all of that, Tomodachi Life has always been like using the Mii's like the system of the Mii, this like the on a functional kind of level. They've just been taking the Mii's face and doing something silly with it. Like the mini games require you to tickle your Mii's nose, so you actually have to use the position of the nose on the Mii's face to do your job on the mini game. It's just like on top of just being a really good idea, it's executed really well as well. Pretty sure the Mii's appeared on the Wii first, and then Tomodachi Collection. Yes, but in the development timeline, they were first made for Tomodachi Collection, then they were put on the Wii, and then Tomodachi Collection came out. They were kind of being developed at the same time, but first they were invented for that game. I created Mii's in Tomodachi 3DS that relied on their clothes to work, like Simon's being having a bunch of green facial features centered with a red. Yeah, that's really cool. I feel like that's always going to be like a really good part of the Mii's. Like the second you give Mii's like clothing customization options in a game, you're always going to be able to like work around that, and that's always really nice. I think I fumbled the cheekbones here a little bit. I may have fumbled it a little bit. I need to fix that. Ooh, squeaking. Man, it's really hot in my room. Why is it so hot? It's freaking August.
August is like the hottest out of the year.
Is it? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Tomodachi 3DS was not intended for that. Yeah, it was a little less focused on the clothing. I feel like the clothing was, dude. Miitomo was such a good step for me. People don't talk about Miitomo enough. Miitomo walked so that Living the Dream could run. $37°C here. Jesus Christ. Honestly, it's kind of hard to say anything about Tomodachi Life that hasn't been said already about like why the Mii's work in that game. It's hard to just genuinely like say why, because it's so integrated into the game. Saying why it works so well would just be explaining how the Mii Maker works, right? Or like what it allows for. Because it just basically allows for everything. Everything that the Mii's kind of do. Um, I wish I knew of Miitomo. I used Miitomo very briefly, because I think at the time I just didn't have a very good phone, so I couldn't keep Miitomo on my phone all that much. But genuinely, Miitomo. You know what? Let's talk about Miitomo and what is it called? The social media platform that they had on the Wii U. The Miiverse. Let's talk about Miiverse and Miitomo, because I feel like that is a really good discussion. I'm gonna count that. I'm gonna count that as an entry in the video, because integrating Miis into a social media environment, that also already works really well, just inherently, I think. Right? Am I crazy for that? I mentioned oh, we need to talk about Street Pass. You're right, 100%. We need to talk about Street Pass. Mies as a social media avatar fits really. Yeah, it's just like it's not even just because you know it makes for a nice context. Like it's very natural contextually to represent yourself online as yourself, right? As a little caricature representation of yourself. It just works, you know. It just works, and especially with Miitomo as well, because the whole point of Miitomo was also like taking little pictures of your Miis and asking your Miis questions. It was such a neat little like way of using Miis, just like using the core concept of a Mii maker to, you know, as a character creator, to build that specializes in making people. It just works. It just works from a social media perspective. It's not surprising. What is surprising, however, is Nintendo letting Miis exist outside of their hardware. Oh, that's right. Yeah, yeah. I mean, obviously, phones, but like Miitomo being a mobile game. That is. You're right. That is very bizarre to even think about. But they even use Miis as like Nintendo account icons. Like if you go on the Nintendo official Nintendo website and you log in, you have to make a Mii. You're required to make yourself a Mii avatar to represent yourself, and that feels like such a relic of the past. Like, why is that still a thing? That feels like such a strange inclusion that they would have totally like gone away with in a future game. Or like in the Switch, like post the Switch generation. But I guess it makes sense still. What were we going to talk about? We were going to talk about, yeah, the 3DS Street Pass lobby. I am going to keep that in the back of my mind. I'm going to take a quick BRB. I'm going to take a really quick BRB. And when I'm back, we're gonna talk about Street Pass, because Street Pass Mii Plaza fucking rocks. But for now, I'll step away. I'm gonna chat with Cookie because he seems to be asking for something. I'm gonna get myself some. I'm gonna just chug a whole like like 5 glasses of water, and then we'll continue talking about it. All right. Where is it? Yoink. So I'll be back in a minute. I'll be back in a minute. Oops, pressed the wrong button. Opened the Epic Games Store. This is bad. Okay, hello. Misa back. Misa back. The zombie game used the hobby you selected. That was unique. I had gaming. That's why my me had a Wiimote as a sword. Zombie game? Did they use Mii's in Zombie U? I don't think I've heard of a Mii zombie game. That's new. Also, yeah, hello. Welcome back, people. Freaking Street Pass Me Plaza. No, you didn't get to use your own weapon. Are we talking about the Street Pass lobby had a late DLC with a zombie game. Oh. Oh no, I'm gonna have to look into all of the Street Pass games, won't I? Oh god. Dude, I've barely played Street Pass because I got the 3DS like really late into its life. And also, I live in an area where Nintendo is pretty much non-existent. I live in an extremely like trad Slav area, you know. Everybody here is like Xbox and PlayStation glazers. So I didn't get to play much with Street Pass. Bro, get Net Pass. Well, at this point, my 3DS is broken. I snapped it in half. I decapitated it. So. Oh, that's gore. Gore of my comfort handheld. Yeah, it's fucked up. So. Street Pass Me Plaza. I'm trying to remember what kind of games they had over there. Because, like, Street Pass Me Plaza is, I would say, like, the games themselves don't use Miis very well. But the entire system of the app, you know, the entire idea that you just walk by people and their Miis travel to yours, that is already, like, really nice. Like, and then, you know, those Miis appear in your in your games as like little characters. I feel like the actual games inside of Street Pass Me Plaza don't really use the Miis all that much. They really don't. They use them as like stand-ins for characters and like stand-ins for your rivals or stand-ins for you know, NPCs. Which is nice. It helps create like a really cozy, cute kind of aesthetic for those games. But I think the big kind of like benefit of using Miis in Mi Plaza is more so integrated into how the app functions, right? Because Street Pass Me Plaza feels like less like a free app that came with your 3DS, and more like it feels integrated into the system itself because of the Street Pass coins, or like the yeah, or whatever they were called, and because of Street Pass. So like, I'd say the entire concept, the entire inherent idea behind Street Pass Me Plaza is the thing that relies on the Miis so much, and is the thing that works with the Miis so much. To the point, like, yeah. So I think that's like the big benefit with that game, because it's like, what kind of mini games are there in Mi Plaza? There's what is it? It's not called Find Me, is it? It might be called Find Me. No, it's called Street Pass Quest. Yeah. It's called Street Pass Quest. I think Find Me is what the Smash Bros. Stage is called. It is called Find Me in America. Oh, okay. Yeah, so Find Me is yeah. Street Pass Quest is it's nice. It's fun. It's just like a thing you can do on top of owning your 3DS. And that goes for every single mini game in Street Pass, unless there are some ones that I haven't been able to play, because some of them were paid. You had to pay to get access to some of them. So I'm gonna have to do some research on some of the other ones. But from all of the ones that I know, Miis aren't really necessary for the games. It's more so the entire system around the plaza, and the fact that the plaza kind of injects Miis into those games is the fun part. The Miis are, you can kind of use the Miis as like an expendable freaking resource, which is really fun. it got an expansion for free.
Well, I didn't get it. Well, if I did get it, I didn't get to play all of the games.
So yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Like, Street Pass Mii Plaza is really good, like, inherently with the Miis, but like, the minigames themselves don't really do much. You have to beat Mii Quest first, really? Oh, yeah, no, there was like, Street Pass Quest, 2, wasn't it? Find Me 2. But still, that was just like more of the same. And it didn't really change much. Street Pass Quest 2. It had spells and branching paths. That's great. It didn't really use Miis though. Like it used Miis in the exact same way the first one did, didn't it? Pretty much, yeah. And Mii combination. What are Mii combinations? What? I haven't heard of this one. I don't think. What? Give me context on Mii combinations, please. Street Pass Chef is kind of in the same universe as Street Pass Quest. I think. I mean, I like to think of them all as, you know, all in the universe of Miis. They can do fucking anything. They can have a multiverse if they feel like it. I'll read chat in a second. You could team up with you could team up a Mii with a white favorite color and a black favorite color. Who have special attacks and their attack power also increase. Oh, okay, that's cool. That you could say, okay, no, I don't mind that. That's kind of cool. Because that, I suppose choosing a Mii's favorite color is part of the Mii Maker system. So I suppose that is some utilization of it. You know, it's not something that I'd be crazy about. You know, I wish they had Mii compatibility with like Mii's that have similar features to each other or like something like that. But if it's just colors, then, you know, I guess I could see it. You have special spells, their attack rolls. I remember who you are. Sorry about that. Also works with two of the same color. I remember that. Yeah, no, I remember Mii combinations. You're right. Because I did play. I forgot that I did actually play Street Pass Quest 2. I forgot about that. I actually beat Street Pass Quest and could play Street Pass Quest 2. I forgot that it even existed. And again, yeah, it's like Street Pass Quest. I feel like that might be the only way these games really use the Miis to an extent, and you know, using their shirt color is nothing to brag about. I think it is using them though. Like that is something that is exactly the type of thing I'm looking for. So I'm not complaining. The DLC for the Plaza would play on other settings like their favorite hobby, their amount of people of other people's Plaza, etc. Not things from the Mii Maker itself. that's like the settings in the actual Meat Plaza, right? I forget you can. Can you do that? Is that something you do? Dude, I have not used the Street Plaza in like forever. Complicated thing is that you could argue the Street Passer lobby is an additional me maker because you set the hobby, dream job, and home region. Maybe. Then again, you could say that those things aren't necessarily meme maker, like aren't necessarily those settings aren't necessarily like a meme maker thing. Not just because they're not a part of the meme maker, but because you could put those settings on a different character creator, and it would work. You could put that on a game with no character creator and have those settings still impact the game. You could still keep the settings. So like I don't think I'd count that part specifically. Technically, there was a game about collecting birthdays. Wow. Street Pass Me Blaza be using every setting of the meme maker besides the actual like face and actual me. Pretty good. It's looking good. There's also a collectathon for getting from people from everywhere. Fun little achievements through nothing more, although nothing more. I see. Maybe that's why Nintendo was like, we have to use the Mii Faces tool, guys, and Miitopia was born. Yeah. I mean, like, if you're gonna use Mii's, outside of, you know, outside of simply just being a character creator, if you're gonna use them in its inherent value, you kind of have to utilize you are kind of required to utilize the faces to some extent, because that's like, the face elements of the Mii Maker are kind of what make the Mii Maker what it is, you know? Hello, hi Rabby, welcome to the stream. We're talking about the Miis. We're talking about the Miis. We're talking about the meanness. And we're definitely going to be spending a lot of time talking about Tomodachi Life. Maybe not. We haven't talked about Tomodachi Life all that much yet. We've talked about the original one all that pretty much, and talked about how much the new one's really good. Oh my god, me talk, yeah. Imagine the tutorials to get the most optimal faces. Yeah, the meta faces for like for Tomodachi, for like Miitopia or some shit, yeah. The most optimal me statistics but if you need to turn your eyes to the left 5 degrees and your eyebrows must be red. And that unlocks the secret meta stats for your me. That's kind of what it feels like. What it felt like when when Mii's had custom stats in Smash 4 based on their height and width. Like, why would they do that? That's stupid. I love Feed Me / Street Pass Chef. What? Tell me a little bit about that one, because I haven't played that one. I get to cook and make giant rations for my customers, and there's a ton of recipes? Wow. That's great. That sounds actually fun. Wish I got to play it. Imagine, I already read that. What other games are there? What other games would there be that I would have to talk in a video like that? Because I feel like there's a lot of games that I could talk about that would just be going over the same stuff as what I talked about with like Sonic Colors or like or like you know, Wii Sports or like Mario Kart. There's a lot of games that I could talk about, but they would just be kind of superfluous. Jackie, did you know there's a broker game in Street Pass? Broker game? What? What? Stunks. Oh, that's crazy. Me stunks are going up. The game where you buy and sell stocks. That's insane. That's insane. How did they get away with that? That's what I'm saying. I should probably make this a different layer, just in case. What could you talk about puzzle? What could you talk about with Puzzle Swap? I don't think. Oh wait, Puzzle Swap was in like the Street Pass minigame. Not much to talk about there. It's just Puzzle Swap. It doesn't even use Mii's. Like that, you just get Street Pass sticks, and that unlocks more things for you to get in there. I suppose that's it. That's basically it. The Encounter and Me, hold on. The Encounter and Me just give you more precise prediction of how the market will evolve, with an extra bonus if the Me you encounter also paid for the game. Oh wow. That's kind of fun. Then again, not doing much with Mii's. I'm trying to think, what other games? Let's talk about some bad games that have Mii's in them. Let's talk about some freaking. Hi Shadowcore, welcome to the stream. Shadowcore, were you a Wii era kid, or were you a Wii U type kid? We're talking about the Mii's right now. We're running out of interesting ones to talk about. Family Feud. As a Wii U kid, yep. Give me some fucking shout out Miiverse. You know what? Okay, Shadowcore. We know nothing. Most of us here did not even touch Miiverse. I had a 3DS. By the time I had a 3DS, the Miiverse shut down. Tell me how you think the Miiverse implemented Mii's. Because I'm working, like, the reason I'm talking about all this is I'm gonna be making a video about it, like, really quick, like, short video about how certain Mii's implement certain games implement Mii's. I used it back then. Yeah, how do you even... Bro, I saved my greatest posts on Miiverse back in the day, all in a channel, a private server. I was so cringe, it was hilarious. Wow. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Alright, you know what? Let's talk about, if we can't squeeze anything more out of Miiverse, let's talk about... I was gonna say games that use Mii's badly. What was I gonna say? Miiverse water guy. Woo! Would use the Mii's as the profile picture, but would also show the emotion of the emote you left on a post. Oh wow. Yeah, that's cool actually. Yeah. So it actually uses your Mii's because it like shifts around the facial expressions to be like sad. That's sick. That's absolutely fantastic. That's the kind of shit I'm talking about. This is the type of stuff that Mii's excel at. All right. It looks a little scary with the line art over there. We gotta finish his eyebrows and lips and then call it a day with Junkler. The Mii's themselves were kind of just like a profile pictures, but you could change the reaction of the Mii based on the message. That was cool, and the yeah button would change to like yeah or yeah, depending on emotion. What? That's sick. That's it. I did not know about any of that. I did not know about any of that. What? That's insane. Miiverse lost media with 2 eyes. Lost media. Oh no! Oh no! Lost medias. Oh. When the lost medias is problematic medias. Similar feature in Mii Lobby. You can decide what mood they have when they greet you. Oh, it's just like the regular... What? Just the regular, like, lobby for the Mii's on the, like... Isn't that just like the Mii channel lobby? You guys have to understand, I never owned a Wii U or a Wii. I don't know what a Wii lobby is. Wara Wara Plaza was sick when it still worked. It was the Wii U main menu with all the Mii's. Your communities would be either what games you bought or what you interacted with most in Miiverse. And each Mii would speech bubble a real Miiverse post back in the day. Aw, dude, that's sick! That's sick, dude. We need to abolish, like, all social media platforms and bring back Miiverse. Miiverse is already back. Thanks, Pretendo. I mean, it's kinda... I need it to be like a real mainstream social media platform. Like an actual website. I need that to be an actual website I can go to. So fucking sad that... Hold on. Sad they did that. The day they did that. Yeah. Nintendo dystopian future. It just. I feel like that made so many children back in the day like distraught. Like what? things don't last forever, and it's just like go into like that psychologically damaged so many children probably. Remember Mitomo? Yeah, we talked about Mitomo. Mitomo fucking ruled. I didn't have Mitomo for long because I didn't have a very good phone for it. Yeah, Mitomo ruled. Good enough, good enough. I'm trying to frantically share friend codes to be friends on the 3DS and talk through status speech bubble that only had like a 50 letter limit. That's horrible. Slowly seeing your friends never touch their 3DS systems again. Oh. Miiverse closing was a critical learning experience. I feel like the Miiverse closing was preparing us all to fight the cyber war that we are fighting today with Sony and Microsoft. Have we learned nothing from Miiverse? We can't let them switch to all digital. They'll just shut it down. We're not making money off of you anymore because you all switched to PC, so we're shutting it down. So you can't access anything you ever bought. Bye-bye.
No! No! What about Miiverse water guy? Where is he gonna live now?
You made him homeless. You see what you did? You see what you did? Reggie, how can you live with yourself? Found my old friends from Miiverse in 2016. I still have their Discords? That's nuts. That's nuts. That's crazy. I think we actually finished Jonkler. We actually finished Jonkler on stream? I didn't think that... We're only 2.5 hours in? Dude. Good progress. Good progress. I think we... I mean... Seeing as how quickly we got done with this, we could probably do Red Hood as well. Mm. 4-hour process, it felt so cool. Everyone I messaged was shocked because they remembered me. Wow. It's like a celebrity, or yeah, a Miiverse water guy. I remember the meme senpai and his various ults because his memes kept getting him banned. Oh? You could make new accounts on Miiverse? That's fucked up. 2 official Nintendo Miis that were like the social media people, I forget their names. Was it Kate and Krista? Or was that somebody else? Or was it like Reggie? That was Nintendo Minute. Oh, I thought it was gonna be the same thing. But okay. Different people. Ooh, evil Jonkler. Right. I should probably pull up... I think I have it somewhere here. There we go. Reference images. Oh, this is a really good one. I'm gonna pull this one out and use this as reference for drawing the thing later. Come on, Andy. Wow. Me versus Andy. That's kind of funny. I feel like I should probably not draw his rose, considering that like 90% of this drawing is going to be red. I feel like I probably shouldn't draw the rose and just draw him in a suit. I should just draw the suit on this side. Yeah, it'd probably be better. I remember the Mario Kart 8 presentation with the two Miis. In French, at least, that moment was a fever dream. Oh, it's awesome. Yeah. Bye-bye. I have to go now. Have fun brainstorming. Thank you. People have been very helpful, like getting me to like think about this. I know I'm probably gonna have to do like a lot more research on my own just to make sure I've got everything right before I like pump out this video. But having people tell me while I just doodle, while I do other work, it's nice. It's good. Oh my goodness gravy. Yo, Pre-Stalnik, how's it going, dude? We're we were talking about Miis. We were talking about Miis of all shapes and sizes. How's it going? What were you up to? Hold on, let me do a little shout out. S-O. What were you up to? Playing freaking Kirby Air Riders? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I hope that game's still alive. That game has kind of gone quiet on the internet. Nobody's talking about it all that much today, but I hope it's still doing well because it looks really fun. Yo, thank you for the follow, Kiki Nick. Where's the Lego Sonic Fortnite? Hold on, I have Lego Sonic Fortnite. Lego Sonic Fortnite. Lego Sonic Fortnite. This is Lego Sonic Fortnite, right? It's not exactly Fortnite. We got a Lego Sonic there. That's good enough, I think. Ignore like Mr. Soy in the middle there. It's supposed to be for like a YouTube thumbnail. Ignore Mr. Soy. Where's the Lego Sonic Fortnite is a really good raid message. Hey Jackie, how is ya doing? We were troubleshooting. Oh, we did a troubleshooting stream and then did some art and then some Kirby Air Riders with the chat. Hell yeah, hell yeah! Holy smokes, the Supersonic Lego's peak. Yeah, I paid way too much attention to draw him like super on model because I knew if I didn't, I would have like the Wrath of the Seven Seas on me if I didn't draw Lego Sonic on model. But we're working on on a different Lego right now. Evil Yonkelers. Did you hear no more Lego Sonic 2026? I know, I heard about it. That pisses me off. That pisses me off so much. Dude, I actually put money, like, I very rarely actually put money to Lego sets. I bought myself several Lego Sonic sets. Most of them were the early ones, but like, why are we quitting now? What this cannot, they can't be selling that badly. And if they are, it's because of Lego. Lego has been doing some weird fucking shit with Lego Sonic. Like, they've been making bullshit up, like Sonic's gamer truck or Knuckles' mech. Like, what is this, man? It upsets me. I'm not as upset about Animal Crossing going out though. I kind of saw that one coming. They would just be doing bullshit. I don't like what is that? They just be doing stuff. Dude, there's like 1 gajillion different things they could have made Lego Sonic sets of, and they didn't, and that's why it failed. Lego's not cooking with the Sonic sets. We needed something like Neo Metal Overlord from here. Oh Jesus Christ, that would have been scary. That would have been scary good, but hinging on the success of people loving Sonic Heroes might not be the right move. But there's still so much from the Sonic series they could have done. They never did a Gamma set. They never gave us Big the Cat, bro. What is this? What is this? I don't know, dude. It sucks. It sucks. But what do? They never gave us Big the Cat. Think about that, yeah. Let that sink in. If you're cold, it's cold. They just be doing bullshit. Big the Cat would have been the ultimate snag, dude. Yeah, no. Easiest day one like set pickup I've ever done. They probably would have put him in a big set though, so I'm not sure about that. Hello! Hi, Flitty. Oh, yeah, it's Flitty. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. I don't think I have a lot more to say about Mii's. If you guys just missed it before the raid, but we were talking about... Basically, we were having like a whole discussion about like games that use Mii's and like to what extent they benefit from, you know, using Mii's. So we had that whole kind of discussion because I'm thinking of making a video about it. Apparently I'm a YouTuber now. I have to go make slop. So I don't know. I think we did talk about that whole thing sufficiently though. I'm not sure we can dig that up all that like much more. The Me and Tetris Party Deluxe on Wii walked next to your playfield for some reason. Oh, they just had Mii's in... Okay, why would you put Mii's in Tetris, bro? Why would you put Mii's in Tetris, bro? What is the benefit of that? We're just being silly at this point. Mitris goes hard though. Give me a Puyo Puyo me game, okay? Listen. Give me a Puyo Puyo game where all the Puyos are me faces. That, I would play that. I would play that. I don't know how often it's happened, but because of Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing, you technically have Mii's in an exclusively Sonic/Sega game. Well, I mean, you know, you can also play as a Mii in Sonic Colors on the Wii, which we went over and we were laughing at because it looks so weird. We pulled up a video of of the playable Mii you can play as in Sonic Colors. It looks so bizarro. I didn't know that one. That's silly. Yeah, I just kind of like that. I don't know what it's doing there. It doesn't look very good. Puyo Puyo Mii edition? That would be insane. I think so. It'd probably be a little hard to play because all of the Mii faces would be similar colors, right? Instead of like red, green, blue, yellow, you'd have like Caucasian and, you know, not Caucasian. It's like, huh, it's a little more difficult than I expected. But I'd fuck with it. I don't care. Shove Mii's into anything, man. I'll take it. I never got that far in Colors as a kid because I thought the Wisps were some unknown door I didn't learn about in previous games, so I got so sad and stopped playing. Oh! That's heartbreaking. That's genuinely heartbreaking to hear. Dude, I think we genuinely just finished both Joker and Red Hood. Because I only need to draw half of them. I didn't need to draw the entire Joker. I just had to draw half of them. But like, again, I like Joker, so you know we get to keep him. Yeah. Now I want to draw a little bit of suit. Does he have a bow tie underneath there? I genuinely can't tell. Where is the split exactly? I need to peep this. Oh, wrong layer. Hold on. It's on the sketch layer. It's about. Yeah, that's an accurate one. So. That would be a button. Do a button, and then it's here. And we can draw little stripes as well. I know it's on the wrong side, but there's already so much red on Red Hood. I feel like it'd be better to keep it as just the suit. Gotta lurk for now. Oh yeah, no, totally. Absolutely. Go get yourself some post-stream grub and stuff. Get ready for my medical appointments today. Take care, everyone. Loving the Lego Batman artwork so far. Thank you. Thank you. Hope you have a nice rest of your day. Good luck with the medical appointments. Wait, do you use a graphics tablet with a screen? Is it easier than using one without a screen? I'd say it both have benefits and both have drawbacks. There are people who genuinely do prefer drawing on a screenless tablet. I feel like the biggest advantage of having a screenless tablet is that you don't need to look down on the thing you're drawing on, right? So you don't have to be like hunched over. Your head is staring directly in front of you, so that's a lot healthier for your back. It's a lot healthier for your back to have a screenless tablet, because you're just drawing like instinctually. You're basically using your instincts to draw on a tablet. But I do have a tablet with a big screen. I have a tablet with a screen that's way too big. I didn't realize how big it was until I actually arrived. So yeah, I'm drawing with a tablet with a screen. Hand-eye coordination gotta be crazy with a screenless tablet. Oh yeah, no. Yeah, that's basically what you're going off of most of the time. Hand-eye coordination. Right, so now let me make a copy of this really quick. Filter out this layer. I can delete this now. And the same thing with the jungler. For his folder right here. I delete that. Where's the line split? Where did I put the line split? Oh, there it is. Okay. I'll just take that for now. Hide the sketch. There we go. That's looking good. Oh, it's so nice and clean. I think my favorite part of doing line art is finally being done with it and turning off the sketch below so I can see how clean and smooth my drawing turned out. That's always nice. Let's do it like this. Got it. Oh. Not all the way, but it's fine. That's pretty good. You know, that all that I really have left to do for this drawing would be to, well, I mean, all that I could do today would be to color it in, but I think I'll leave that for off stream. I think I've learned my lesson. I don't feel like coloring on stream. That always, for some reason, it takes way longer when I do it in front of people. And I need a shower. I've been sweating in front of my computer, like computer radiating freaking heat on me, and it's pretty hot outside. So I think right now would be a really good time to call it quits. For now, you know, for today. Stinky. Yeah, I am. Unfortunate. Let's see, who is live right now?
Don't forget.
Can I send y'all off to somebody cool? Oh, my avatar's lagging the hell out. Ooh, hold on. We have somebody new we can raid into today. I wanna peep. I wanna peep what they're doing over there, okay? It was nice to be here. Yeah. Oh, if you guys wouldn't mind sticking around during a raid, gets you free channel points. You know, you guys get the incentive to like stick around until the raid switches channels. If you stick around for that, you'll get free channel points for my channel. So, okay. Yeah, Smash Tomatoes is doing... Smash Tomatoes is like a YouTuber I found. They also do me kind of stuff. I think it'd be nice to raid into them. I think I typed that incorrectly. Right. So if y'all wanna do, let's do a little. Oh my goodness, gravy. Let's do a little like raid message to scare the hell out of them, because I don't think they're very huge on Twitch. What do we do that's like me related? I feel little bit more like myself. This is our raid message, guys. I feel a little bit more like myself. It's like, you know, haha, Tomodachi. I'll get it. So if y'all wanna join me in the, oh my goodness, gravy. Yeah, my avatar is really chugging. We need to end stream soon. I'll see you guys next time. Let's scare the hell out of this dude. Let's scare the hell out of this dude.
It tickles when you click me.
Ah! I need that new computer. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.